Hello, what's going on, guys? My name is Scope, and today, finally, I'm bringing the review of A Head Full of Dreams by Coldplay. Released the 3rd of December at 10 p.m. of 2015. It's their newest album, and right now they are on tour for the A Head Full of Dreams tour. I'm going, to one of the Mexico dates and other good stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be exciting. Anyway, so let's start the review. So it starts with the title track, A Head Full of Dreams. And this is a very interesting track because just like in Viva La Vida, they have this synthesizer thing at the beginning, and it's kind of a very colorful one, and then it's the bass and the drums slowly kick off, and yeah, it's a really great song. The thing about this album, the guitar, aside from like Adventure of a Lifetime and Up and Up, which we'll talk in a little bit, the guitar doesn't really show up here very often, which is it's a thing in Viva La Vida. The guitar isn't, like, it's there, but you're not really aware of it. Headful Dreams has a great little beginning of John Buckland with a slide on his electric guitar, and I kind of problem with this song, but it's slowly like lowering. The problem is that the bass is really weird. I don't know, it's kind of weird for a Coldplay track. But anyways, I really like it. It's definitely an album highlight. Some people say it's the U2 ripoff, but I don't think so. I think it's a really unique and interesting piece of work. Now the first 3 songs are joined as a concept album, because as soon as A Head Full of Dreams ends, Bird starts. Even in iTunes, if you just click on Birds, you can hear the ending synthesizer part of A Head Full of Dreams, and then the drum machine starts. Sound effects, and it's alright. I mean, the first part is a bit boring. It's not boring. It's a bit too quiet, and with Chris Martin almost whispering in the microphone. But in the ending, it grows to a big crescendo, and it's really awesome. Again, the guitar, you can kind of hear it, but it's there, and it's really great. And it has a very anticlimactic ending, because Chris Martin is just shouting or yelling, and then it just cuts and stops, and then Birds for the next track, Him for the Weekend, which is a single. It's the newest single so far as I'm recording this, which is the 11th of April 2015. Dropped it. Anyway, Him for the Weekend is the newest single. It features Beyonce, got that right. Features Beyonce. In Milo Sato, Prince of China featured Rihanna, and here Him for the Weekend features Beyonce. Now, this is a strange track. If you've maybe seen the Brit Awards performance of the song, it's just Chris Martin on the piano, and the other 3 guys are on percussion. Will Champions on regular drums. Johnny Buckland is on more of bass drums, and Guy Berryman is on the water, glasses of water kind of percussion, and then on the chorus part, they all take their regular instruments. It's a strange track. Again, it's a strange track for Coldplay. It's nothing we've ever thought we heard from Coldplay, ever, really. It's interesting. The lyrics are kind of weird. Talks about getting drunk and getting drugged. Songwriting 101, people. It's okay. I mean, I know people in India. I'm sorry to my Indian viewers. People from India got upset because the video had a lot of stereotypes from India. I quite like it. It's full of color, like the album, and while some parts are weird, and I think they're exaggerated, just throwing random gallons of paint up in the air is a bit of a waste. But it's a pretty cool video. Um, anyway, God, track 4, Everglow. Don't know why they bother. I mean, yes, it's a fan favorite, but for me, it's just too mellow and too sappy. I mean, the actual song is pretty good. You have guest vocals from Gwyneth Paltrow. God knows how Chris Martin got her into singing, and a Coldplay album. But anyway, yeah, it's although it is Gwyneth Paltrow, there's a lot of gating sound effects in her voice, so you don't really think it's her. Um, but yeah, the piano it's a piano ballad, but again, it's just too slow for me, and I don't really like it. Next is the hit Adventure of a Lifetime with the monkeys. Weird video. Anyway, yeah, Adventure of a Lifetime is it's the hit of the album, and yeah, the first single, which was released. Can't remember if it was I think the actual single was released the day of release of the album, but the actual song was released on their YouTube page before that. I think when they just announced the album. Anyway, it has a very catchy guitar chord, just circling, where it sounds like a circle, kind of like the cover. And supposedly, Chris Martin told Johnny Buckland to make a rhythm that would sound like "Sweet Child of Mine" from Guns N' Roses, right? I think it's right. Sorry if I'm wrong. There's so many bands out there. Anyway, yeah, like Sweet Child of Mine, and it has nothing to do with Sweet Child of Mine. I mean, you could compare them, but they're very different. Anyway, yeah, it's a pretty standard pop, pop song. It does what a pop song needs to do. It's a hit. It's catchy. It's full of color and happiness. It's a great track. But familiarity breeds contempt. I've heard it too many times by this point, and when I'm listening to the actual album, I just skip it because I've heard it too many times now. From the day it was released on YouTube to the day of release of the album, I listened to it. So gotta cool that off a little bit. Fun. Now, actually, I've seen the set lists from the Latin American tours, and Fun has not been played. They've played every single track except for Fun, which is kind of interesting. Fun does have the little parentheses and have written on it featuring Top Low. Doesn't deserve it. I think Him for the Weekend should have the parentheses and featuring Beyonce, because Top Low's vocals on Fun are bound to Chris Martin's, whereas Him for the Weekend, Beyonce gets a little fragment at the end. So kind of not a really good balancement there. Anyway, yeah, it's lead by the synthesizer chord. Again, sound effects for me. Excuse the noises over there. Yeah, it's quite interesting. It's like a ballad, but it's not a ballad. It's weird. It's a bit of a calm song, but it's got its big moments. It's okay. That'll do. Hey, yeah, it's okay. Again, mainly led by synthesizer, and it's a bit standard. It's a bit dull sometimes, but it's it's a nice little number. Kaleidoscope, one of the first interlude. I'm talking English, man. Yeah, the first interlude is about 1 minute and 35 seconds or so. Yes, it's just an interlude. Don't know why they bothered. They could have just included it into the next track. but we've done this thing before. Mouse Auto, MMIX, that kind of stuff. Anyway, yeah, Kaleidoscope is 1 minute 51 seconds. It just consists of like Beethoven-ish, Beethoven-like piano playing. It's not Chris Martin, that's for sure. And there's this guy reading a like Polish poem or something like that, translated into English, and talking about how you must receive friends and stuff, something like that. And yeah, it just keeps on going. It's quite a calm ballad. It's really nice, really ambient, and nice to listen to. And at the end, because reasons, and God knows why, they included a little fragment of President Barack Obama from the U.S. singing the no, what is it? I forget the name of the song. It's well, anyway, yeah, there's a fragment of President Barack Obama singing like from the White House or something, which I thought was really freaking weird to include Obama singing. Thanks, Obama. Um, he's singing The Guest House. I remember The Guest House. Anyway, after that, the actual song comes by, Army of One, which is one of my favorites. I really, really like this track. It's led by like electronic drums, or I'm not sure, and like vocoded sound bites of Chris Martin's voice. I really like it. It's a love song of sorts, and yeah, I really, really like it. Unfortunately, when I saw the timing of the song, 6 minutes and 49 seconds, or about that, it's more than 6 minutes, I thought, wow, 6 minutes of that, it's gonna be awesome. Unfortunately, I love Army of One. I love it. And just like the electronic-ness, if that's a word, I don't think it is. I love it to bits. People say it's not very good, but I really like it. I really dig it. Yeah, unfortunately, I love Army of One, but the last 2 minutes are a hidden song. Oh wow, Coldplay having hidden songs. Never heard that one before. Yeah, hidden song called X Marks the Spot. Oh god, it's probably the most miserable piece of work ever recorded by the band. It is so bad. It is everyone's least favorite. Now on YouTube and on like Apple Music and stuff, they released little kaleidoscope clips. And if you buy the album, the kaleidoscope clip is right here. For X marks the spot. There's the CD. I'll show this in the unboxing sometime later. Anyway, yeah, just oh god, I really, really don't know why they bothered with X marks the spot. The whole album was produced by the Swedish. No, I can't see. Let me pick up the notes here. What's the purpose of this? Yeah, it must be the Norwegian or Swedish producers Stargate and Rick Simpson. And yeah, you can really see where Stargate got the production in X Marks the Spot. It's so bad. It's just so bad. The lyrics sound like a Justin Bieber song. My heart go boom 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 boom. It's so bad. Carried by this ominous drum beat and just really bad synthesizers and just so I reach for. It's really bad. I don't. It's awful. Anyway, after that we get Amazing Day, which is kind of a reminiscent to Parachutes, their earliest record. And I'm actually reading the notes here. Yeah, it's reminiscent to their earliest record, Parachutes, carried by the acoustic guitar. And the beginning sounds like an old movie of like the TV there, and just the grandpa there and the chair just leaning back and forth. Sounds like it. I don't know why. That's just me. Anyways, yeah, it's a really kind of mellow, calm ballad. Again, led by the electronic guitar. Just this little calm riff. Johnny Buckland pictures. Um, it's again called Chris Martin mostly relies on his regular voice while also going to low notes a little bit. Not like Yes from Viva La Vida, but it's going to a little bit into low notes and his regular voice singing. I really like it. It's a great song. Towards the end, and somewhere in the middle slash the ending of the song, you get some really nice vocals. Just Chris Martin like yelling and shouting, "It's an amazing day" and stuff. Really like it. I think it's a pretty good song to be at the end. Now then, we get the second interlude. This. What letters, man? They are amazing. Okay, now. Color spectrum, which I think is really freaking smart. It's a color spectrum. Oh, the track is called Color Spectrum. They're just Jesus. Yeah, color spectrum. Even in the production notes, color spectrum. It's what is this? What is this spelling? I don't even. Anyway, yeah, color spectrum is the beginning synthesizer, not the beginning sample you hear on A Head Full of Dreams, the title track. The beginning sample just extended for 1 minute. Now I think the production just went wrong here, because it ends and it just cuts off and jumps into the last track, Up and Up. I think something went wrong in the production. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's really nice and calm. It's like to relax you and get you ready for the big finale, because oh my god, it's big. It is really big. Also Coldplay. It is freaking big. Anyways, yeah, it is such an awesome ending. Up and Up. 6 minutes, and 6 minutes of awesomeness. Really dig it. It's an amazing song. Features the ex guitars from Oasis, Noel Gallagher, in like the first little guitar. There are 2 guitar solos. That's how awesome the song. Yeah, 6 minutes 45 seconds of pure beauty. It starts off with Chris Martin on the piano, kind of bouncy and happy as the track goes on, and the backing vocals come in from the band Beyonce, Tolo, and Gwyneth Paltrow, I think, along with Apple Martin, Chris Martin's daughter. Everyone just gathers up, and it's kind of like Hey Youth from the Beatles, just very, yeah. An amazing ending, and just, when things hit to the crescendo and climax, and it's freaking epic, just, when it actually goes to the crescendo, Noel Gallagher gets his guitar and throws a very loopy kind of, again, colorful guitar solo. That's Noel Gallagher. And at the end, again, when the huge crescendo is happening, and everything's so epic, and it's like an apocalypse of awesomeness of colors. There's too many colors, man. Johnny Buckland cracks out an amazing guitar solo, being a pretty... If it was lengthier, it would be a pretty good rival to the Violet Hill solo, which is his best solo ever. Yeah. It's just a heavy solo, and again you hear the vocals, and you hear the melody, and you go, hey, that song's from Viva La Vida. And it sounds like Viva La Vida, which is so awesome. Yeah, again, we're gonna go up and up and up, and it's so amazing. Such a beautiful ending for the album. And then, yeah, it closes again with the little piano, and it's beautiful. And, Coldplay looked on this album as kind of the 7th Harry Potter book, meaning it was the end of something. Now, people have speculated that it's the end of the band. Now, Chris Martin has said, well, it's not the end of the band. We're probably going to be releasing stuff after this. Huh? Sorry for that little intermission there. Anyways, yeah, it's Up and Up ends with the piano, and yeah, they looked upon the album. Sorry, people have speculated it's the last album. Chris Martin has said it's not, but for a story that began with Holmes sinking like stones is all we fought for, that ends with believe in love. It's kind of weird. Anyway, yeah, in my opinion, it's a fantastic album, except for Everglow and X Marks the Spot. But aside from that, it is strong material, especially A Head Full of Dreams, Birds, Him for the Weekend, Army of One, and Up and Up. And, maybe even if you throw a Missing Day in there, then you're getting somewhere. Yeah, it's an amazing album. Love the artwork, and yeah, really looking forward to see them play live. It's like a dream for me, Headful Dreams. And yeah, I recommend you buying it. I think it's a pretty good album. You should get. Maybe listen to it on Spotify and on Apple Music. If you like it, buy it. But yeah, I would suggest buying it, in my opinion. But that's just me though. Anyway, this album, it gets a 9 out of 10 and a 4 out of 5. Yeah, it's an amazing record, but X Marks the Spot is just a terrible song. Even more than Up with the Birds, and Up with the Birds is my least favorite Coldplay track. Anyway, my name is Scope, and I don't know why I'm copying Darren Locke in this. Check him out, he's awesome. I don't know why I'm copying it. Anyway, yeah, this has been my review of A Head Full of Dreams. You liked it, and yeah, that's it, really. Subscribe if you want to. Give this video a like, share it, whatever. You know the drill by this point. YouTube's old enough, so you know the drill for every YouTube channel ever. Yeah, anyway, yeah, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next month, I guess. I don't know, I may try to upload the unboxing of Mild Salad today, but I'll see how that goes. Anyway, see you later. Bye.